imagine that you are facing a difficult situation in your life. Maybe you are dealing with a health problem, a financial crisis, a relationship issue, or a career challenge. How do you feel? How do you react? Do you panic, complain, blame, or give up? Or do you stay calm, rational, responsible, and resilient? How you respond to the challenges and opportunities in your life depends largely on your philosophy. Your philosophy is your set of beliefs, values, and principles that guide your actions and decisions. Your philosophy can either make you miserable or happy, weak or strong, fearful or courageous, passive or active. In this video, we will introduce you to a philosophy that can help you live a better life, no matter what life throws at you. A philosophy that has been practiced for thousands of years by some of the greatest minds and leaders in history. A philosophy that is called Stoicism. But before we dive into the 7 Stoic rules for a better life, let's first understand what Stoicism is and why it is relevant today. Rule 1. Stoicism is a school of thought that originated in ancient Greece and Rome, and was later adopted by many influential figures, such as Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and philosopher, Epictetus, the former slave and teacher, and Seneca, the statesman and writer. Stoicism is not a religion or a dogma, but a way of life that is based on rationality, virtue, and self-control. Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions or being indifferent, but about managing them and choosing how to react. Stoicism is not about avoiding pain or pleasure, but about accepting them and finding balance. Stoicism can help us live a better life, especially in these challenging and uncertain times, because it teaches us how to deal with stress, anxiety, anger, and fear, overcome obstacles, setbacks, and failures, achieve our goals, dreams, and aspiration, improve our relationships, communication, and cooperation, develop our character, wisdom, and happiness. So, how can we practice Stoicism in our daily lives? Here are 7 Stoic rules that can transform your life for the better. Rule 2. Put people first. Stoics value human relationships and social duties. They believe that we are all part of a larger community and that we have a responsibility to contribute to the common good. They practice kindness, generosity, and justice towards others. They also embrace the concept of cosmopolitanism, or being a citizen of the world. They respect and appreciate the diversity of cultures, beliefs, and opinions. They seek to understand and learn from others, rather than judge or criticize them. Putting people first can help us live a better life, because it can strengthen our bonds with our family, friends, and colleagues, expand our network and opportunities with new people, enhance our reputation and influence with others, reduce our conflicts and misunderstandings with others, increase our empathy and compassion for others. One of the best examples of putting people first is Marcus Aurelius, who was not only a powerful emperor, but also a benevolent ruler. He treated his subjects with fairness and dignity. He granted them freedom of speech and religion. He improved their living conditions and education. He also showed tolerance and forgiveness to his enemies. He wrote in his meditations, "The best way to avenge yourself is not to become like the wrongdoer." The second Stoic rule for a better life is to only focus on what's in your control and let go of what's not. Rule 3. Only focus on what's in your control and let go of what's not. Stoics distinguish between things that are up to us and things that are not up to us. Things that are up to us are our thoughts, feelings, actions, and reactions. Things that are not up to us are everything else, such as other people, events, circumstances, and outcomes. Stoics accept what they cannot change and act on what they can. They also use the concept of the dichotomy of control, or the division of things into two categories, those that depend on us and those that do not. Only focusing on what's in your control and letting go of what's not can help us live a better life, because it can save our time, energy, and resources for what matters most. Reduce our stress, worry, and frustration for what we can't control. Increase our confidence, competence, and satisfaction for what we can control. Improve our decision-making, problem-solving, and goal-setting skill. Enhance our adaptability, flexibility, and resilience to change. One of the best examples of only focusing on what's in your control and letting go of what's not is Epictetus, who was born a slave and became a teacher. He endured many hardships and injustices in his life, but he never let them affect his inner peace and happiness. He taught his students to focus on their own actions and attitudes rather than on external factors. He said, "Some things are in our control and others are not. Things in our control are opinion, pursuit, desire, aversion, and, in a word, whatever our own actions are. Things not in our control are body, property, reputation, command, and, in one word, whatever are not our own actions." The third Stoic rule for a better life is to not suffer imagined troubles and live in the present. Rule 4. Don't suffer imagined troubles and live in the present. Stoics avoid worrying about the future or regretting the past. They focus on the present and deal with reality as it is. They also use the concept of negative visualization, or imagining the worst-case scenarios and how to cope with them. This helps them to prepare for the possible challenges and to appreciate what they have. Not suffering imagined troubles and living in the present can help us live a better life, because it can free our mind from unnecessary and harmful thoughts, increase our awareness and attention to the current situation, enhance our gratitude and enjoyment for the present moment, improve our performance and productivity in the present task, boost our optimism and hope for the future. One of the best examples of not suffering imagined troubles and living in the present is Seneca, who was a wealthy and influential politician and writer. He faced many dangers and difficulties in his life, such as exile, conspiracy, and execution. He practiced negative visualization to overcome his fears and to value his life. He wrote in his letters, "What is quite unlooked for is more crushing in its effect, and unexpectedness adds to the weight of a disaster. The fact that it was unforeseen has never failed to intensify a person's grief. This is a reason for ensuring that nothing ever takes us by surprise. We should project our thoughts ahead of us at every turn and have in mind every possible eventuality instead of only the usual course of events." The fourth Stoic rule for a better life is to treat success and failure the same and remain calm and composed. Rule 5. Treat success and failure the same and remain calm and composed. Stoics remain calm and composed in the face of fortune or misfortune. They do not let external events affect their inner state. They practice gratitude, humility, and resilience. They also use the concept of equanimity, or the state of being calm and balanced in any situation. Treating success and failure the same and remaining calm and composed can help us live a better life. Because it can protect our mental and emotional health from stress and anxiety, prevent our ego and pride from clouding our judgment and behavior, enable us to learn from our mistakes and improve ourselves, motivate us to keep working hard and pursuing our goals, inspire us to help others and share our success. One of the best examples of treating success and failure the same and remaining calm and composed is Nelson Mandela, who was a Stoic leader and a Nobel Peace Prize winner. He spent 27 years in prison for fighting against apartheid in South Africa, but he never gave up his vision and values. He emerged from prison as a forgiving and reconciling figure who led his country to democracy and peace. He said, "I am not a saint, unless you think of a saint as a sinner who keeps on trying." The fifth Stoic rule for a better life is to just do one thing every day and simplify your life. Rule 6. Just do one thing every day and simplify your life. Stoics simplify their lives and focus on the essential. They do not waste their time, energy, and resources on trivial and unnecessary things. They set priorities, eliminate distractions, and follow a routine. They also use the concept of minimalism, or the art of living with less. They are content with what they have and do not crave for more. Just doing one thing every day and simplifying your life can help us live a better life, because it can improve our focus, concentration, and creativity, reduce our clutter, stress, and expenses, increase our productivity, efficiency, and quality, enhance our satisfaction, happiness, and peace, inspire us to live more intentionally and meaningfully. One of the best examples of just doing one thing every day and simplifying your life is Leo Babauta, who is a blogger, author, and minimalist. He transformed his life by adopting a simple and minimalist lifestyle. He quit smoking, lost weight, became debt-free, and started his own successful blog. He also reduced his possessions, expenses, and commitments. He wrote in his blog, "I have learned to focus my life on the essentials, and not only do I get more done, I enjoy everything more." It's amazing what simplicity can do. The sixth Stoic rule for a better life is to make beautiful choices and live according to your values. Rule 7. Love your fate and embrace whatever happens to you. Stoics embrace whatever happens to them as part of a larger plan. They believe that everything happens for a reason and that everything is interconnected. They do not resist or complain about what they cannot change, but rather cooperate and adapt to it. They also use the concept of amor fati, or the love of fate. They accept and appreciate everything that life gives them, whether it is good or bad. Loving your fate and embracing whatever happens to you can help us live a better life, because it can eliminate our fear, anger, and resentment for what we cannot control, increase our trust, faith, and optimism for what we can control, enhance our curiosity, learning, and growth from every experience, improve our perspective, wisdom, and understanding of life, boost our meaning, purpose, and joy in life. One of the best examples of loving your fate and embracing whatever happens to you is Viktor Frankl, who was a Stoic survivor and a psychologist. He endured the horrors of the Nazi concentration camps, where he lost his family, his friends, and his possessions. He did not give up hope, but rather found meaning and value in his suffering. He also helped others to cope and survive. He wrote in his book, Man's Search for Meaning, "Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way." In this video, we have explored 7 Stoic rules that can transform your life for the better. These rules are: put people first and cultivate meaningful relationships. Only focus on what's in your control and let go of what's not. Don't suffer imagined troubles and live in the present. Treat success and failure the same and remain calm and composed. Just do one thing every day and simplify your life. Make beautiful choices and live according to your values. Love your fate and embrace whatever happens to you. By following these 7 Stoic rules, you will learn how to live well, no matter what life throws at you. You will become more resilient, more confident, more peaceful, and more happy. You will become a better person, a better citizen, and a better human being. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something valuable from it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. We would love to hear from you and answer them. And if you want to learn more about Stoicism and how it can help you live a better life, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of our new videos. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, remember, the good life is the Stoic life. Stay stoic and stay awesome.